show and ask those of you who have not subscribed to please subscribe to our YouTube channel as we continue to expose the satanic Illuminati agenda and the ushering in of the Antichrist. It seems as if a week doesn't go by without some Rihanna satanic witchcraft video coming out. I just did one maybe 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago that she did where she's performed, where they were just exposing Saturn's cube, showing it to you over and over, which is one of the Illuminati symbols that they constantly use in Flash, Saturn's cube. Now she has another video that has just come out associated with Star Trek entitled Sledgehammer, ironically enough. I say ironically enough because I would love to use a sledgehammer and destroy Rihanna's entire catalog. I'd like to get all the original copies of all of her work, and I would just like to use a sledgehammer on it. I really would. So we can rid the world of this witchcraft nonsense that she spews out. So this is associated with Star Trek, more fantasy land, fairy tale stuff that they've conditioned the masses with over the years. Star Trek, Star Wars, all this stuff that space is infinite and all this stuff is out there. They want you to believe in this pseudoscience world that they've created, that there's something out there bigger than God and all this nonsense that they've conditioned the masses with since the advent of these, of the television and science fiction and all this stuff. That's why you constantly see these movies that take place in space and these alien invasion movies. And of course, like I mentioned on this channel, you see the Spock symbol that he does with his hand, the Vulcan V, I think it's called in the Star Trek world. That is a satanic hand symbol that represents Saturn, which is them paying homage to Satan. When celebrities throw that symbol up, that is the logo for Star Trek. Ironically enough, as they team up together, Star Trek teaming up with a fellow Satanist witch Rihanna. So let's get to it, because this entire video is a spell. That's what this video is. You don't need to always see the same symbols of the all-seeing eye, like I say over and over. Everybody looks for the same thing. But was she covering up an eye? Is there a triangle in the background? Well, in this video, you're just flat out involved in a spell, and I'll show you what's going on here. For starters, you see Rihanna. She looks like she's demonically possessed. I mean, look at her. Look at her up close. She looks ill. Okay, she's probably under a demonic possession. Most of them go under demonic possession when they perform these songs. She begins by doing a ritual. She starts doing sorcery and spells. That's really what the video is about, is sorcery and spells. She does pay homage to the Antichrist by holding the X up, the X symbol across her chest as she's putting on one of these spells. The X stands for the Antichrist. But what I really want to point out here is the hexagon. So she's singing, she's doing a ritual dance, all these things are happening around her. She's on this planet by herself, and then all of a sudden, she just appears inside of a hexagon. Yes, a hexagon, the six-sided hexagon. It just appears around her. I mean, nobody would watch this and think that, right? They'd say, wait a minute, why is a hexagon suddenly appearing around Rihanna? Isn't that a little weird? She's out in space, and now it's getting like, a little corny here with the hexagon. Well, I'll tell you why the hexagon's appearing there, because the hexagon, which also could be seen as the hexagram, is a symbol used in the occult world. They use the hexagon here instead of showing the hexagram, but they both have esoteric meaning to them. And the root, of course, of the word hexagon or hexagram is what? The word hex. And what is the definition of the word hex? I'll give you the verb and the noun. Verb, cast a spell on, bewitch. Noun, a magical spell or a curse. So that's the meaning of the word hex, which is the root of hexagram and hexagon. So she's now inside of the hexagon. But as most of you know, the hexagram is the six-sided star, the six-pointed star, which has been passed off as the Star of David. It is really used in black magic and in Kabbalah. They love the six-pointed star. A lot of people believe the six-pointed star is actually representative of 666, the mark of the beast, the sign of the beast. But I won't get into detail on that. But I want to point out with the hexagon that there is this photo, apparently, of Saturn, where you can see Saturn and the hexagon. I'll show you the picture right here. The hexagon on the top of Saturn, right? The symbol that looks like a hexagon, right at the tippy top of Saturn. That's what they, the pictures that they show you, which obviously are all doctored and all that stuff. But it's important to see that the hexagon is on top of Saturn, because I've talked about on this channel what Saturn represents. Saturn represents Satan. Okay, I talked about her last video where she was paying homage to Saturn's cube, the Pandora's box, so to speak. Now she's paying homage to Saturn again with the hexagon, because the hexagon is believed to be, there's a link between the hexagon and Saturn and the Rothschilds. And as you can see, it's a clear hexagon in these images. Whether they're doctored or not is another argument for another day. But this is Rihanna paying homage once again to Saturn. She just did it in her last video, which the entire video showed you Saturn's cube. It was paying homage to Satan. Satan and Saturn are one and the same. Saturn represents Satan. It represents the devil. It represents Lucifer. That's what Saturn represents. So she's inside of the hexagon. Like I said, the root word of hex is a witchcraft word. It means spells, putting spells, or casting a spell on somebody. And then she's standing inside of it. And then what happens next? What happens after she pays homage to Saturn and does all this satanic stuff? She starts actually performing their spells now, because she's done her ritual inside of the hexagon, and now she's starting to raise plants. She's raising rocks with her hands. All sorts of things are coming out of her hands. You can see, which would represent spells being put on. She's doing all this stuff, and of course, then you have her in front of what you want to say it looks like a plant. That's fine, but she's really in front of what's representing a crystal ball and sorcery and witchcraft. And then, of course, they do their tribal dance, their ritual dance around this fire, which is just so blatantly obvious what she's doing here, right? Dancing, doing tribal, spells around the fire, which we see photos of all the old witches, and witches still currently do it. They hold hands and they gather around the fire pit and they dance and they chant things to Satan. And that's what's going on here. She's performing the ritual around the fire, and then all these other things start happening, these magical things are floating around, and you can see the spells in the air. And Rihanna, her face flying into space now. I mean, all sorts of stuff. You see the fire kind of raising around her with her hands up. It's these, of course, I know people are going to say, well, she's being beamed aboard the starship or whatever it's called. I believe it's called the Enterprise. She's being beamed up because that's something that happens in the show. They get beamed up. Sure. Why is she performing a ritual then? Couldn't she just be beamed up? They're performing these satanic rituals, these spells. They're showing it to you. I just pointed out all the obvious signs. You can see her clearly under demonic possession. You can see her paying homage to Antichrist with the X. And most importantly, you can just see this random hexagon that appears right around her for no reason in the middle of the song as she's trying to summon demons and she's starting to do her ritual dances. She just appears inside of the hexagon because when they perform these spells, they do it inside of what? They do it inside of the circle with the pentagram inside. Sometimes they do it in Kabbalah. They do it with the hexagram, or a hexagon can be used because they're both esoteric. And there she is doing it, paying homage to Satan, paying homage to Saturn, and the mark on Saturn. So all of this stuff connects once again to Satanism. Every time Rihanna comes out with some type of video, it is filled with occultic symbols. It is filled with rituals being performed. It is filled with paying homage to Satan, and that's exactly what she's doing here, performing sorcery and witchcraft, most likely being performed on the audience that's sitting through the video and watching it. So just more junk from Rihanna. Not a surprise. She's always used as one of the frontmen for this stuff. You get Kesha, before Kesha was, now she's like nowhere to be found, but Kesha was being pushed with all the witchcraft stuff and the pentagrams and all her videos. Rihanna pretty much is just doing it on her own now. Of course, Beyonce you have involved, and you get other people like Gwen Stefani splashed in. All of these people doing the same things, paying homage to Saturn, paying homage to the occult, paying homage to Satan, over and over and over. Every video you can find something. Trust me, all you got to do is sit through it. I don't want to find these things all the time. I don't want to have to sit through a Rihanna music video and then have to document what she's doing and expose it because I get so sick of talking about her, because it's every video that comes out with Rihanna is filled with this esoteric, satanic garbage. It's filth. And it doesn't even look like Rihanna's there. If you look at her, she's got all this weird, tribal stuff in her face. I don't want to hear whatever. Oh, it represents the movie perhaps and the villains or the characters in the movie. If you see the trailer, I don't know what's on her face, to be honest with you. She's got black lipstick on the bottom part of her lip. She's got all stuff written on her. She just looks demonically possessed. If you can't see that, at least. I mean, you want to say she looks hungover? I mean, she looks like she's in space in this video. Look at her. Absolutely looks like she's in space. And she's performing all of these tribal dances, all of these things that you see, which, well, you don't see because they're hidden from us. But these are what these witches do. They perform their craft and their spells. They dance around like a bunch of imbeciles, chanting these things, doing sacrifices and all of this other nonsense that they do to enhance their craft and enhance their spell. And as you see her go out of the hexagon, after she does her ritual dance, then you start seeing her power, right? She's raising rocks. The dirt's flying up off the ground. You can see the spells in the air, the smoke and stuff in the air, which represents the spell, or casting the spell. I mean, it's all right there in plain sight. I don't know how somebody could sit through this and not see it. I mean, what else do you think is going on? I think she just loves hexagons. She's like, I'd love to get a hexagon in my video. Anybody else out there love the 6-sided hexagon? I think it'd be great, right? Everybody's sitting in the room. Yeah, I love shapes. Let's get some hexagons in there. Anybody want to get in an octagon too? Anybody like octagons? No, let's just stick with the hexagon. It's a pretty simple symbol. We'll get it in there. The kids will love it. The audience will appreciate seeing the hexagon in there. I mean, give me a break. What do you think these symbols represent? What do you think they're in there for? Well, all you gotta do is just look up stuff on witchcraft. You see all the symbols that they associate and incorporate in their spells, whether it's the pentagram, okay, I mean, all of this stuff, the pyramids, all of these things are associated with witchcraft. They've conditioned everybody when you see symbols. You don't even think anything because they're operating and communicating on different wavelengths than we are. We see signs and symbols and we think nothing because that's what we've been trained to not see that stuff. That's how they communicate right in front of our face and get away with it. So you have a hexagon in there, and you would think somebody might just say, that's a little weird or stupid. Why would somebody who's making $1 million producing this video just throw a hexagon, which looks real corny and cheap, in the middle of the video? I don't know. What do you think? Why don't you start putting one and one together? No, it's there because everybody who produced the video got in a room, they wrote out this script, then they brought in some people from the Star Trek movie to talk about it, and everybody was in agreement that hexagons are cool and we need them in the video, okay, and oh, what a coincidence that they have these photos of Saturn with the hexagon on top, which we know Saturn represents Satan. Oh yeah, it must be a coincidence. Give me a break with this stuff. Every day it goes on, and they get away with it, and nobody wants to wake up and see what's going on. So I just pointed this out to you. Take it for what it's worth, which is the truth, okay? These videos are not being produced artistically. I know people like to say it's an artistic expression. Oh, very artsy fartsy. It's all nonsense. There's no such thing as art. All this stuff is satanic. It's all occultic symbolism being pushed down our throats. They are brainwashing everybody. They are conditioning everybody to be used to all of these symbols and all of this stuff. For when they bring in the Antichrist and all this stuff's going to be going on in plain sight, and people aren't even going to blink. They're going to be accepting the Antichrist because of these false idols who go out there and go out of their way to push all of this esoteric garbage, all this satanic garbage down everybody's throat. It's disgusting. Rihanna, really? You think you could do one video maybe, whether you're not either butt naked walking around promoting violence with guns? You think you could do that? I mean, if she's not naked walking around promoting drugs and guns, what else is she doing? Oh, okay, she's promoting witchcraft and Satanism and sorcery, or she's even doing her anti-diary video where she's promoting the Antichrist and the marking of the beast, and showing Saturn and Saturn's cube, which represents Satan, and showing the pyramids. I mean, every single time this woman is involved in it, she is their go-to person for this conditioning, and everybody goes along with it and falls for it because everybody loves Rihanna. Everybody loves their false idols. People need to stop worshiping these people. Stop participating in this. Follow the one and only person you should be following, and that is Jesus Christ. The only thing. Follow no men. Follow the Bible. Worship and pray. And thank you for listening to today's show. God bless all of you and your families. May peace be with you.
That's the one. Yeah, I think I have that one.